Traumatic brain injuries are a problem in Oklahoma. Blame the high number of military members, the popularity of youth sports, and car wrecks. Now researchers at OSU Tulsa are joining a nationwide effort to find a treatment.
How you doing, Lisa?
Great.
Okay, how's he doing?
This hyperbaric dive chamber looks like something you'd take to the bottom of the sea. For people like Cindy Jolie and her son, it's changing lives.
Must have done pretty good.
Last year on September 7th, she read an article on the hyperbaric oxygen therapy at OSU Tulsa.
I honestly believe that finding that article on the 7th was a purely God thing.
15 years ago, Cindy Jolie was driving home from her new librarian job. Her two young children were with her at this Samawaso school where she now sits with her son, Mike.
I had bulletin board paper in the back seat, and so instead of putting them one in the front seat or one in the back seat or buckling them both in the back seat, I put them both in the passenger seat and buckled them in.
The sun was in her eyes when Cindy pulled out in front of another car.
I was in a 95 Skylark, and it just caved in the side of the car, and Mike was
the one sitting by the door. He suffered a traumatic brain injury. Since then, he's had a hard time with cognitive skills.
It could be that they're not thinking as fast, or their cognitive ability isn't as great as what it used to be.
Researcher David Moyers worked with Mike in the hyperbaric chamber. The chamber takes a patient to a different amount of pressure, pushing more oxygen to the brain.
The blood can get to the brain with all this extra oxygen, and it stimulates the healing process.
Hook this mask up.
It helps the body produce stem cells, generating other cells needed to regenerate brain tissue. After 40 sessions, Mike's life dramatically changed. He's now married, has a job, and plans to attend college.
Don't just accept what you're told as this is what it's going to be, because it isn't.
Brave mom and boy. Right now, researchers are still in clinical trials. OSU Tulsa is one of the biggest facilities taking part in this study. We'll be right back with an update on tonight's forecast.